Did the Labour government have any choice, or does it have any other choice than to release some offenders after serving 40% of their tariff?
So I think there's very little choice, given that we hear there's around sort of 600 places available nationally now. So we're in absolutely dreadful chaos from the Conservative government now. It is just disgraceful. What I'd like to highlight, though, is we've got to look, as well as that, we've got to look at support for victims at the minister. So they have to be top priority as well. But secondly, it's about the reoffending rates, and we really need to make sure that we've actually cut those down, slash reoffending rates, and that's by making sure that we invest again in those rehabilitation programmes. But I'd like to draw attention to another thing, and that is the 20% of the prison population that is on remand. So they are in overcrowded prisons without any sentencing yet, not known whether they are guilty or not yet. And the number of suicides of people within that remand. So in 2021, 1,000 male suicides of people on remand. So we do need to deal with other issues around just the earlier release.
But how do you decide? How do you decide who should go and who shouldn't?
Well, you've got to strengthen back again legal aid system, which has been stripped away from people who are disadvantaged and can't access the aid. Secondly is in the magistrates, which are completely overwhelmed as well, because it's all been dubbed on magistrates. And as you said yourself, the backlog that is there in the court and the remand. Unless you have that, we've got a spiralling situation where people will go further and further and further into different types of crime and an inability to get themselves back on the right path.
But there's also a very serious problem with probation.